Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the December 2024 Texas Tech University Commencement Exercises. Please join me in thanking the Texas Tech Commencement Band and conductor Christian Rivera for their contributions to this evening's ceremonies. Now entering the United Supermarkets Arena, the Mace of Texas Tech, the symbol of the university. The mace is carried by Dr. Kevin Wass, professor of tuba and euphonium, J.T. and Margaret Talkington College of Visual and Performing Arts. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain seated and welcome the December 2024 graduates of Texas Tech University. Now entering the United Supermarkets Arena, the Graduate School banner. The banner is carried by Micah LaPointe. Now entering the United Supermarkets arena, the faculty banner. The banner is carried by Dr. Devendra Shah, Professor of Veterinary Microbiology and Infectious Disease, School of Veterinary Medicine. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the faculty of Texas Tech University, led by University Marshal Dr. Matt Gregory, Dean of Students and Vice Provost for Student Life. Now entering the United Supermarkets arena, the stage party, led by University Marshal Dr. John Kreider, Chair of the Convocations Committee. The stage party includes Abigail Vega, Student Government President-elect, Dr. Jared Nutt, Staff Senate Representative, Ian Barba, Faculty Senate President, Dr. Comfort Pratt, Teaching Academy Representative, Dr. Ryan Litzy, Associate Dean of University Libraries, Dr. Yahia Meshref, Horn Professor Representative, Dr. Ivy Walls, Associate Dean of Faculty Research, Creativity and Outreach, J.T. and Margaret Talkington College of Visual and Performing Arts, Dr. Robert Stewart, Interim Dean of the College of Media and Communication, Dr. Tim Dodd, Dean of the College of Health and Human Sciences, Dr. Cheong-Zi Lee, Associate Dean of Research and Graduate Programs for the Edward E. Whitacre College of Engineering, Dr. Kamu Sivatu, Interim Dean of the College of Education, Dr. Margaret Williams, Dean of the Jerry S. Rawls College of Business, Dr. Tosha Dupras, Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences, Professor Upe Flückiger, Dean of the Tommy J. Huckabee College of Architecture, Dr. Clint Kriebel, Dean of the Gordon W. Davis College of Agricultural Sciences and Natural Resources, Dr. Mark Sheridan, Dean of the Graduate School, Dr. George Iber, Vice President for Campus Access and Engagement, Dr. Ronald Hendrick, Provost of Texas Tech University, Mark Griffin, Chairman of the Board of Regents, Dr. Lawrence Skuvanek, President of Texas Tech University.
Would you please rise and join in the singing of our national anthem, played by the Commencement Band, conducted by Miss Kristen Rivera, and sung by Jack Kozad, who will be graduating this spring.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight? What a ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Good evening. I'm Lawrence Scrivenek, President of Texas Tech University, and I am pleased to welcome each of you to this, the December 2024 commencement ceremony for the Graduate School. Now it is my pleasure to introduce Chairman Mark Griffin, who will give the welcome on behalf of our Board of Regents.
Good evening to everyone, and welcome to Texas Tech University and to the United Supermarkets Arena this evening. I bring you greetings from the Texas Tech University System Board of Regents, and I welcome each of you to our beautiful campus, and I congratulate the parents, other family members, and friends who have joined us today. This is a time of celebration, but in just a little bit different way than the undergraduate group that we congratulated earlier today. Let me distinguish this just a little bit for you, and my apologies, let me go ahead and say to the teleprompter, I'm so far off script now, I may never get back, okay? Something drove you here tonight. And what I mean by that is this: as candidates for a master's or a doctorate, somewhere in your being you decided you wanted to take it a step further. You wanted to be just a little bit more prepared, better educated, and you had a vision beyond what a secondary education in its basic sense was going to provide you. But one thing is consistent with your presence here tonight and when you began your secondary education journey. You finished what you started. Let that be a life lesson beyond this evening tonight. And then let me encourage you to take just a moment to express to those who helped you get to this station and to this place tonight. So many times we're inclined and we're tempted to think that this is a solitary journey. I got here on my own efforts, by my own will, and yet if we're truthful with ourselves, we had help getting here tonight. Take a moment as your life's schedule permits, through email, phone call, personal written note and just say thank you. Whether it's to a parent, a brother or sister, a colleague, a mentor, an instructor, a professor. Hey, maybe it's somebody who's sitting right next to you tonight. We all had help getting here, folks, and that expression of appreciation, I think, would do wonders and be very well received. So you arrive different here tonight than when you started your secondary journey. If you're truthful with yourself, you are a different person. You have perceptions that you did not even imagine you can have when you were a freshman. You have exposure to thoughts and ideas and concepts that you could only dream about when you started this journey. And you'll receive recognition tonight for your master's or your doctorate degrees. And these achievements begin to separate you from your peers. I don't know if you realize that or not, but you are now being separated, distinguished from your peers in a lot of ways. And the fact that this degree that you are receiving tonight is from Texas Tech even adds to the prestige. But you're also at a crossroads, I believe, here tonight, because you'll receive the paper recognition that you've longed for, that you've worked hard for, that you are deserving of. And yet the world is going to demand of you shortly, how do you put that paper into practice? The paper is one thing. It's valuable and it's important. It's noteworthy, but how does that translate into the practice of what you've learned? The time really has arrived for you to distinguish between the paper and the practice. But here's the good news. This pathway, this journey that you're on has been paved by those who have gone before you, who have sat in these chairs in previous time. They have parlayed these academic accomplishments into very meaningful and difference-making careers. You see, we're different here at Texas Tech. We are driven by a solid, accomplished-driven work ethic. It's in your DNA, or you wouldn't be sitting here tonight. I know personally some of these instructors that are surrounded by you or sitting by you, and I can tell you, I know them well enough to know they're not going to demand anything less than a work ethic and a grit and a determination that's going to propel you from this point forward. But also, my sense of it is they've implanted in you this desire and this integrity, if you will, that this career, this climb, this ladder that you will climb, you will do it with humility and with compassion. And I can tell you that will be a compelling presence and message to all you come in contact with. So be courageous in your endeavors. You have been prepared for this moment. Don't shy away or shrink away. Be courageous in your endeavors. We don't take a back seat at Texas Tech from anybody. And you are peculiarly positioned to do wonderful, life-changing things. So be courageous in your endeavors and be grateful for your opportunities. You are Red Raiders whether you went to undergraduate school or not. We're counting you as Red Raiders here tonight. A lot of you are from Texas Tech and are just extending this journey, but those of you who are not, we welcome you into the Red Raider family, because that means something to the world you're about to enter. You've never been more prepared than you are tonight to be the difference maker you desire. If you had not had that desire and that inner drive, you would have stopped years ago in this endeavor, but you didn't. So let's let the journey begin tonight. It will challenge you, but it'll also bring you a fulfillment and a joy that you can only dream of. Thank you for casting your lot with Texas Tech. I don't think we say that enough. We ask you to spend a lot of money and take a risk that you're going to get the education that you want, that you desire, and that you deserve. And on behalf of the Board of Regents, I want to say thank you. You could have gone a bunch of different places. Might not have got as good an education, but you could have gone elsewhere. But you chose to cast your lot here, and that means something. And I tell you, you will soon see the difference that this choice makes out in the world in which we live. Congratulations, graduates, and may God richly bless your journey from this day forward.
Thank you, Chairman Griffin. Some of our graduates, faculty, and staff are wearing camouflage stoles. Those wearing these stoles have served in active duty in our armed forces. Would the graduates, the faculty, and the staff, and members of our audience who have served in the military, please rise so we may recognize and thank you for your service. Graduates of the December class of 2024, congratulations. Parents, family, and friends, on behalf of the graduates who sit before you, myself, the faculty, and the staff, I say thank you. Your role in their achievement is profound and very personal, but we all feel and share the pride you have in their accomplishment. Graduates, you earned this degree because you did the work, you persisted, but you had the love and support of those who shared this occasion with you. You may have also benefited from others who provided encouragement, the special mentorship of your thesis or dissertation advisor, or financial assistance. And as you move on to the next phase of your life, I encourage you to always try to extend opportunity to others as opportunity has been extended to you. Texas Tech is indeed a destination for those seeking a world-class education and life-changing opportunity. This December's graduating class illustrates this in a very vivid way. This weekend, we'll have nearly 2,900 students graduating. They come from 46 states in our nation and 41 countries around the world. The youngest graduate to receive a degree this weekend is 18 years old. The oldest graduate is graduating tonight, and she turned 70 yesterday. Rhonda Hayes, would you stand up? Where is her? There she is. Families also travel great distances to share in this experience. We have a family in Lubbock this weekend, is but one example, who came more than 9,200 miles from Bangladesh to see their graduate. It's exciting to imagine the impact that you will have on our nation and the world. And while this chapter of your life as a student comes to a close, another begins, one with great possibilities, opportunities, and responsibilities. You and your generation will increasingly take a place of leadership and influence in shaping our world. It is you who will raise the families, fill the elected offices, build the businesses, create knowledge, and develop the technologies that solve the challenges that face humanity and society. In doing so, you define all of our futures, but especially your own. That's a pretty serious to-do list. But based on what you've already done as a student, and because you have the benefit of the Texas Tech experience, I know you're prepared to make this world a better place. You have the skills and the qualities that reflect a Texas Tech education and the distinctive attitude and disposition of the Texas Tech family. It's a family that is characterized by an exemplary work ethic, a spirit of purpose and possibilities, an unpretentious, enduring nature, but one with pride and individualism. Winston Churchill said, "I began my education at a very early age. In fact, right after I left college." That might be a bit cynical, but regardless of the next phase of your life, I encourage you to be a lifelong learner and to maintain your intellectual curiosity. Those are characteristics you've already displayed as graduate students. But learn from others, learn from your successes, and learn from your failures. As you leave our campus, you take with you friendships that will forever be a part of your life. You have memories and a bond to this place that adds a richness to your life. It's a connection that you will cherish even more with every passing year. Texas Tech graduates who have walked this stage before you have set a high bar, but I have no doubt that you will add to the legacy of this institution. Red Raiders have a way of doing what needs to be done. They've been doing that for 100 years. So remember that Texas Tech will always be your home. Return to campus when you can and tell the world with pride you are a Red Raider. To the class of December 2024, I offer my heartfelt congratulations and very best wishes. And go Tech!
We'll now proceed with the conferring of the degrees. Would all of the degree candidates please rise? All the degree candidates, please rise. One last assignment. Degrees are awarded to those candidates who successfully complete all the requirements as established by the college and the university, the colleges and departments and the university. President Skuvenek, I'm pleased to recommend these candidates to you for the conferring of their respective degrees.
By the virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of Texas Tech University, I confer upon each of you the degree for which the Provost has recommended you. Congratulations. And now, would you please stand for the singing of the Matador song by Jack Kozat.
Fight, matadors, for Tech, songs of love will sing to thee. Up and as far and wide, ever to be our bride. Fearless champions ever be, stand on heights of victory. Strive for honest evermore. Long live the matadors.
Thank you. Please be seated. We'll now proceed with the recognition of individual graduates. Graduates will meet their guests outside once their name is read. Thank you all for your attendance and participation in the December 2024 Texas Tech University Commencement.
I'm proud to present the candidates who are graduating for the graduate school, which confers all master's and doctoral degrees. We'll begin by recognizing those students who are receiving their doctoral degrees, the highest academic honor awarded by an American university. These students have spent years studying, researching, innovating, and creating that will have lasting and significant impacts on society. Tonight, by tradition, each doctoral candidate will be vested with the doctoral hood. This is a special honor that will be happening between the major advisor of the student and represents the completion of their research or their creative activity, as well as the continuity of this legacy of scholarship. Following the recognition of our doctoral students, we will recognize those receiving master's degrees.
Micah Ray Lapointe, hooded by Dr. Stephen Bain. Rauya Saab, hooded by Dr. Todd Brashears. Gilbert Abura Odile, hooded by Dr. David Lauer. Angela Maria Ospina Franco, hooded by Dr. Amy Boren Alpizer. Manuel Sebastian Hernandez, hooded by Dr. Jared Legaco. Carla Melissa Rodriguez Flores, hooded by Dr. Mindy Brashears and Dr. Marcos Sanchez Plata. Arjun Kafli, hooded by Dr. Sukhbir Singh. Rupak Khan, hooded by Dr. Wenjuan Go. Adil Khan, hooded by Dr. Yinping Jiao. Lauren Elizabeth Self, hooded by Dr. Katie Lewis. Brooke Elizabeth Shumate, hooded by Dr. Brendan Kelly. Shiva Agdam, hooded by Dr. Amanda Brown. ZJ Jang, hooded by Dr. Zihin Zai. John Dusilan, hooded by Dr. Ann Gordon. Dylan McKinsey Tharp Irali, hooded by Dr. Ann Gordon. Olivia Hope Villanueva, hooded by Dr. Anthony F. Cozzolino. Yihei Yuhan, hooded by Dr. Hazong Shi. Amber Jean Marot, hooded by Dr. Joy Wang. Mohammed Ismail Al-Masood, hooded by Dr. Misak Avetisian. Ersong Lee, hooded by Dr. Popov Lachezar. Mohammed Al-Ahmadi, hooded by Dr. Aaron Braver. Ohuchuko Bigbiana Osei, hooded by Dr. Jill Patterson. Morgan Antoinette Ulrich, hooded by Dr. Todd Anderson. Lauren Ginger Garrett, hooded by Dr. Greg Mayer. Shisbeth Danira Tabora Sarmiento, hooded by Dr. Greg Mayer. Tracy R. Musgrove, hooded by Dr. Jacelyn Canos Carroll. MD Faizur Rahman, hooded by Dr. Sheshadri Ramkumar. Lucas James Hess, hooded by Dr. Eric Greenlee. David Chester Newton, hooded by Dr. Eric Greenlee. Jessica Mary McDonald, hooded by Dr. Christopher Weiss. Jeffrey Cooper Louise, hooded by Dr. Justin Hart and Dr. Sean Cunningham. Sonia Loza, hooded by Dr. Antonio Ladera. Tiffany Christine Tihardiana, hooded by Dr. Steve Holmes. Molly Kathleen Crowley, hooded by Dr. Dusty Palmer. Jennifer Jo Jeter, hooded by Dr. Dusty Palmer. Michael Morgan, hooded by Dr. Dusty Palmer. Jason Thomas Wallin, hooded by Dr. Dusty Palmer. Miranda Elizabeth Martin, hooded by Dr. Irma Almagar. Yusuf Murat Ozdemir, hooded by Dr. Faithy Inan. Rhonda Hayes, hooded by Dr. Ian Lertora. Matthew Ryan Flincham, hooded by Dr. Loreto Bradley. Tran Nam Lee, hooded by Dr. Loretta Bradley. Shin Yue Lei, hooded by Dr. Loretta Bradley. Keegan Trussell, hooded by Dr. Loretta Bradley. Marie Zubiate, hooded by Dr. Charles Cruz. Corinne Meredith Barger, hooded by Dr. Jisik Cho. Matthew James Crutcher, hooded by Dr. Mark Sheridan. Zoriah Davidson, hooded by Dr. Jung-hee Kim. Teresa Michelle Lansford, hooded by Dr. J. Jacob Kirksey. Corbin Todd Edgington, hooded by Dr. Alexander Weisman. Marianne L. Park, hooded by Dr. Alexander Weisman. Andrea Goli Rodriguez, hooded by Dr. Jessica Gottlieb. Travis Michael Turgeon, hooded by Dr. Jessica Gottlieb. Eunice Ozavis Odida, hooded by Dr. Kamau Siwatu. Roham H. Sabzewari, hooded by Dr. Kamau Siwatu. Tyra Tyndall Williams, hooded by Dr. Kamau Siwatu. Sydney Jean Wilburn, hooded by Dr. Tara Stevens. Kelly Fowler, hooded by Dr. Grant Jackson. Jessica Moran, hooded by Dr. Grant Jackson. Demaris Ferguson Bowling, hooded by Dr. Robin Locke. Jennifer L. Forsyth, hooded by Dr. Robin Locke. Wendy Grant, hooded by Dr. Robin Locke. Fatime Mola Jafari, hooded by Dr. Joshua D. Ho. Nathan Wheeler Wilson, hooded by Dr. Jerry Bott. Ahmed Reda Gariba, hooded by Dr. Clifford Fedler. Lan Ventura, hooded by Dr. Venki Shankar. Sulaiman Aftan, hooded by Dr. Yu Zhang. Tasniya Ashrafi Hiya, hooded by Dr. Yong Chen. Syed Irfan Arefin, hooded by Dr. Yong Chen. Ahmed Imtiaz Sani, hooded by Dr. Yong Chen. Yi Huat Tsai, hooded by Dr. Yong Chen. Jake Grant Gonzalez, hooded by Dr. Tommy Dang. Nathaniel Christian Fryer, hooded by Dr. Andreas Neuber. Luke Sylvester, hooded by Dr. Jacob Stevens. Ko Jim Chu, hooded by Dr. Brian Norman. Guilherme Duffles Fernandes, hooded by Dr. Victor Maldonado. Dioser Ferreira dos Santos, hooded by Dr. Victor Maldonado. Nasir Loreno Gander, hooded by Dr. Stephen Ekwaro Osire. Sabir Hassan, hooded by Dr. Stephen Ekwaro Ozire. Justin P. Andrews, hooded by Dr. Sheldon Gorel. Iyabode Stella Ayitayo, hooded by Dr. Marshall Watson. Jisoo Salki Kasragi, hooded by Dr. Dmitry Volchenkov. Afsana Sharmin, hooded by Dr. Saif Haq. Hitiora Tori Anihia, hooded by Dr. Christy Solosky. Amanda Leticia Guzman, hooded by Dr. Stephen Fife. Joel Danielle Steffel, hooded by Dr. Cynthia Miller. Noah McKinsey Bruning, hooded by Dr. David Dees. Stuart James Anderson, hooded by Dr. Hideki Isoda. Soikat Karmakar, hooded by Dr. Hideki Isoda. Daria Miskiewicz, hooded by Dr. Hideki Isoda. Harry Bedeau Palacier III, hooded by Dr. Andres Peralta.
Caitlin Brooke Fortenberry. Lisa L. Westland. Madison Taylor Leta. Ume Tasnima Hawk. Rachel Bell Wade. Cambry Camille Klein. Kyler Stone Hardigree. Kinsey Nicole Hardigree. Breely Elizabeth Hughley. Kylie Farmer Kitten. Riley Brianne Lux. Bailey Michelle Sipes. Noli M. Alpazar Moraga. Alexis Gail Udi. Ravinda Reddy Kotla. Daisy Torres. Jacob Reed Bagby. Enrique Elias Bogran Larock. JC Lee Brown. Callie Denise Childress. Arlis Omega Corliss. Morgan McKenna Kinnear. Amelia Jean Main. Cade Mitchell Sneathen. Laura Artemis Ahada Duran. Irma Maria Janea Gomez. Rebecca Camille Newman. Riley Evelyn Babcock. Turna Basak. Catherine Ann Coyle. Nur Hindri Wahayu Furtis. Christopher Anders Longman. Alexander Rodriguez. Harshita Sharma. Akiri Zanat. Maria del Carmen Anastasio Cruz. Emma M. Sanchez. Wade Matthew Wilson. Nubia Jeanette Bittencourt. Zachary Scott Casey. Aaron Mauricio Garza. Alexander Michael Garza. Jessica Laura Marie Horton. Bernardo Julian Lopez. Brody Jefferson Myers. Maxwell Oswald Howard. Kozwate Ralahage Deshina Kozwate. Haley Nicole Nas. Ashley S. Millard. Isaac Thaddeus Draper. Ashlyn Therese Freeman. Christopher Ryan San Miguel. Bryce Anthony Robinson. Rachel Black. Gloria Gabrielle E. Matheson. Leslie Suzanne Myatt. Eve Marie Gray. Lindsay Dale Williams. Alexis Nicole Anderson. Peyton Renee Clow. Juliet Leslie DiNapoli. Letitia Eladia Lopez. Sheikh Satikir Rahman. Umat Safwat Sristi. Alisa Kendall Toby. Taylor Elise Davis. Cassandra Marie Cisneros. Jonathan Paul St. Andre. Valak Hershit Shema. Landry Cole Bennett. Cade Allen Jones. Joe Augustine Ramirez. Jackson Avion Rollins. Landon West Satterwhite. Talini Pumika Wersarika Malawi. Sashini Lakisa Denali Joseph Sebastian. Tisari Kanchana Mahanama. Gihani Vidumidi Wickramasinghe Disanake. Brooke Lauren Salisbury. Gary Wayne Ash. Caroline Louise Austin. Susan Bain. Michael Justin Baker. Amy Elizabeth Barclay. Torin Sage Barrientos. Weston Robert Bennett. Elena Biasotti. Bailey Hope Bills. Colin Rees Bourne. Derek Lamont Brown. Noah Daniel Gonzalez Bruner. Veronica Lizeth Castro. Rabinder Singh Chadha. Danielle Marie Day. Daisy Catherine Whitacre. Clayton McLean Eccles. Anthony Joseph Fazone. Dennis R. Freeman, Jr. Jaden Daniel Garza. Jordan Kalis Garza. Rochelle Scaruppa Gatewood. Jacob Evan Glass. Daisy Gonzalez. Joe Timothy Good. Evan James Hernandez. Malin Elaine Hernandez. Sabrina Maria Herrera. James Polk Hicks. Logan Rex Campbell Howard. Treston Hunter Hughes. Peyton Shea Irwin. Bradley Mitchell Jenkins. Abby Jane Jones. Jared Craig Clark Jones. Callie Shay Nipcamp. Stanton David Keeler. Jeremy Allen Lee. Braden Everett Lemon. Emma Lee Long. Jaden Camry Lopez. Lane C. Magnus. Catherine Hare Marcinelli. Caitlin Essie Rose McCormick. Carly Ray Middleton. Benjamin Morgan. Nicholas Matthew Muniz. Janae Kathleen Myers. Carmen Navarro Naranjo. Nelson Christopher Natowski. Danielle Grace Newmeyer. Abigail Wynell Orick. Cassie Waller Pelham. Itzel Perez. Michael F. Pettix Sr. Joseph Charles File. Stephanie Denise Quisenberry. David Lee Roberts Roach. Mackenzie Dawn Roper. Fidel Alberto Saldivar. Joseph Sap Mbang Nadam. Sailor Mackenzie Scarborough. Dylan Cole Sharp. Cameron Shelton. Cameron Smith. David M. Sobo. Alexandra N. Sparks. Colin Patrick Sullivan. Jake Allen Zott. Clay Madison Templeton. Ruben Edward Torres. Luke Stephen Wagner. Michael Lee Wiley. Jana Elaine Willie. Elva Lynn Wassam. Boak Yam Boadi. Diana Benavides. Isabel Cayetano Tovar. Melina Natalie Chesser. Judith Abigail Gonzalez. Ruth Fabiola Hernandez. Anna Carolina Malhotra. Cynthia Maribel Peace. Cheyenne Nichelle Webb. Brandon Jeffrey Barber. Elena Alicia Cardoza. Maricela Isabel Guzman. Emma Delia Hernandez. Michaela Lynn Miller. Ashley Christine Mitchell. Jessica Marie Morris. Valerie Ann Morris. Jeanette Noel. Jacqueline Caroline Perrin. Caitlin Arlene Stouts. Kayla Angela Jules. Adam Jamal Marshall. Opiemi John Ogunami. Carly Elizabeth Allman. Nadu Mayor Lee Kusin. Alexander Garrett Hubenak. Caitlin Ray Beltran. Amanda Nicole Garrison. Jennifer Suzanne Aguilar. Jeanette Kathleen Shaw. Alina Nidia Garcia. Chelsea Nicole Gillian. Danae Gonzalez. Shelley Hamilton. Emily Holland. Kelsey Michelle Keller. Melissa Looney. Summer Lynn Looper. Javen Lane Murdoch. Natalie Paz. Aaron Quinstead. Allison Diane Romine. Kendall Marie Scales. Miranda Nicole Servey. Shayla Danae Bozarth. Alexandria E. Sykes. Carol Ann Tagla. Amy Doris Wright. Emmeline Patricia Jensen. Sai Kumar Ambati. Mukesh Padmanabham. Vasu Nandan Reddybathini. Muatasim Riaz Khan. Deepthi Chandrika Vermusini. Peyton Elise Brooks. Maxwell Isabel Houseal. Magna cum laude. Estella Esquivel Zepeda. Diva Naga Tanami Athmakuri. Chandra Sikar Aburi. Vimosanan Ahiladas. Munika Anatha. Lahari Anchuri. Vamshi Amgoth. Pooja Kamaswari Apala. Hari Chandana Atluri. Tarun Kumar Bellam. Bhargav Bandalapati. Divya Alaghetti. Sujith Reddy Chivula. Munika Chinta. Prabhu Kiran Chinta. Akanaska Devulapalli. Sarahul Chinduru. Harsha Gantha. Dhanalakshmi Maduri. Dinku Dewesh Gulapalli. Jason William Heinrich. Justin Caleb Holmes. Amulia Jangulapalli. Kumar Sai Sankar Javuji. Sai Likit Jonabatla. Midun Chakra Varthi Kandimula. Sarisha Kuni Reddy. Vinkata Janradana Umashwararo Kata. Pavan Sairam Kolamarla. Tranush Kandapali. Sri Sai Salma Kota. Neha Lagatapathy. Geeta Lahari Barlapudi. Achyamba Maduri. Narendra Reddy Mandati. Somaya Misra Malathula. Lakshmi Suri Seishu Sai Evrima Muthina. Ayapa Reddy Maya Reddy. Peda Barath Mariala. Satish Mukala. Sanjana Chiteni. Naveen Ajay Kumar Nagini. Himant Reddy Nagareddy. Girandana Sai Namburi. Gopi Netam. Sai Vara Prasad Papu. Abhishek Varma Pusapati. Sanjana Mutiala. Veena Posani. Gayatri Regana. Akil Sai Rudra. Varsha Sakalam. Vinkata Ramana Sathavada. Maheshwari Thokala. Vaishnavi Nandayala. Sai Geeta Mutiala. Naga Giridhar Mukam. Gauthum Mandalapu. Munika Vakanati. Amulaya Visarapu. Joshwant Vishnumola Kala. Naveya Sai Yarlaguda. Hasana Ahmadi. Nikita Bharati Naginder Pampari. Syed Mujaba Ahmed. Asan Masood Bapi. Sai Subhash Teja Devi. Celeste Marie de Villiers. Akeem Olianka Donmoy. Rajesh Hezepu. Mahindra Kalikivyavi. Pabin Kandel. Thusanayathan Kanas Lissingam. Manish Kumar. Youssef Museb Mansouri. Colin James Mathis. Ahmed Raza. Joshua Caleb Sanchez. Samrat Sapkota. Mohsin Ali. Kaylee May Allen. Swaroop Bashu Deb. Vainavi Garlapati. Lakeshmi Prasanna Gunda. Shariar Mustafa. Abid Kwamruddin Mula. Ibisiwela Isabella Sawamimo Coker. Taktam Tavakoli Sabur. Tasadik Wakas. Travis Robert Wright. Mahesh Andabiona. Daniel Stephen Cortez. Vamsi Srinivas Kadiri. Chakridar Karnati. Ali Esmi Nilzed. Dinesh Nandan Kopaka. Abdul Aziz Mohammed. Long Vu Tran. Bilal Ahmad. Austin Monroe Frazier. Desiree Elaine Grumbine. Jesus Eloy Guerra Jr. Connor Nicholas Key. Robert LaPlante. Rajesh Ram Muthukumar. Hamza Navaid. Mary Isabella Rockfort. Ali Saban. Matthew James Steffel. Michael Oluwashi Tamori. Samuel Gayashi. Anton Kaiser. Jesse Ted Kipiego. Precious Opoku. Sarah Walid Alhumadi. Anderson Dylan July Jones. Harsh Jignesh Patel. Zane Milam Hobson. Vanessa Renee Estrada. Robert Marwan Humphrey Jr. Mackenzie Lee Kinney. Erica Nicole Thomas. Brandon Rod Treviso. Madison Joan Warner. Renee Gloria Zarita. Moeed Ahmad. Maria Camilla Duarte. Sravani Gadeh. Eric Gabriel Garcia. Kira Marion Holtzapfel. Jacoby O'Brien Jeffries. Lakshmi Prathayusa Kari. Ahmad Ali Khan. Rope Reed Stewart. Rachel Ann Bullard. Fatima Dinat. Nishan Katawada. Kelsey Joanna Klapis. Mohadasina Dorat Rahimi. Emma Lee Sheets. Natalie Taylor Snowden. Gwendolyn Brooke Walser. Ryan Megan Bain. Harper Olivia Hughes. Mackenzie Shea Ward. Cindy Camacho Lugo. Tammy Leanne Lien. Melanie Quick. Anna Elizabeth Barbie. Sandra Okarua. Emily C. Anderson. Camille Pauline Bell. Charlie Renee Chase. Justin Alonzo Chavez. Nick Allen Flynn. Reagan Rose Goodman. Caitlin Ashley Granvold. Dharma Sky Haney. McKenna Shay Hopper. Olivia Grace Kirby. Molly Catherine Lundy. Alyssa Morgan McElfresh. Eunice Mendez. Melody Elena Moran. Madeline Nancy Noland. Araceli Pedroza. Lexi Danielle Price. Jalen Grace Wheat. Casey Michelle Van. Benjamin Abradu. Frank Awua. Caleb Dean. Graciela Guerra. Clifton Paul Johnston. Mercedes Ramos Luna. Marta Christine Mosher. William L. Sampson. Jemima Sanyu Walula. Anahita Azarfaza. Ethan Wade Taylor. Victoria Ann Bacon. Rachel Catherine Bloodworth. Rhett A. Brady. Hail Alejandra Castillo. Madeline Rose Correa. Rhett Saul Downing. Vance Matthew Frazier. Briley Mikkel Gordon. Analia Elizabeth Hartsfield. Stephanie Michelle Lira. Marissa Ryan Magallanes. Madison Walker Martin. Tiffany Tatiana Victoria Seeker. Reese Ahmad Moten. Angel Lachelle Rogers. Saul Eli Rosa. Marco Antonio Soto. Christine Nicole Trainer. Kayla Nicole Black. Brianna Marie Estrada. Bianca Dominique Harper. McCaleb Lee Hart. L. Renee Ivy. Kayla Siobhan Jackson. Ashton Ivy Kimple. Brian Edward Mudd. Jennifer Hope Jasper. Kevin Boma Abanqua. Oliver William Lowell. Sean Emery Robertson. Emmanuel Arisa. Paige Martin Brawley.